A federal high court sitting in Abuja has shifted hearing on the case brought by People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential aspirant Mrs. Jibril against the leadership of the PDP. The court ruled that since not all the defendants were served, it would adjourn to Friday, January 21, 2011. Barely 72 hours to the presidential primary election of the People's Democratic Party, Mrs. Jibril had asked the Federal High Court Abuja to stop the party from allowing another PDP aspirant, Atiku Abubakar, to participate in the exercise. She also urged the court to restrain PDP and its national chairman, Dr. Kwesi Ezenwodo, from presenting Atiku to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) as the presidential candidate for the April election, even if he wins the primary. Counsel to the plaintiff, Barrister Mike Ugwanyi, explained that excluding Mrs. Jibril from the screening of the PDP Northern candidate was a violation of her rights.
Dr. Sarah Jibril is a presidential candidate under the platform of PDP. She also comes from the north. She comes from Kwara State. She was not invited. She was excluded by that quasi-judicial panel called the Northern Leaders Political Forum. So by excluding her and then selecting Atiku Abubakar as the consensus candidate, of course, they have discriminated against her, maybe possibly on the basis of her sex as a woman, and also on the basis of her religion, because she's the only Christian among the rest that were invited. So what we are seeking is a redress, because Section 42 of the Constitution provides that no Nigerian should be discriminated against on basis of sex or religion.
Barrister Mike also pointed out that Mrs. Jibril's records were clean, unlike the other PDP presidential aspirants.
Go and check her career. There has been no allegation, not to talk of proving it, of fraud against her. Is the only very clean person. The others have had allegations made against them. Either they were not proved, or they were quashed, or something like that. But why was he not given the opportunity, as others, to be assessed by that quasi-judicial panel? It's a self-appointed quasi-judicial panel. But they have a responsibility to conduct their affairs in line with the provisions of the Constitution.
Mrs. Jibril said the action of the screening committee is an indication that Nigeria is not ready to give women equity.
From their houses, they had mothers, wives, and daughters. What are the values of these people? Only 35% will be asking for. It has been possible with Nigeria, who is the frontline signatories at this international and local committee of nations. So, it means our men are playing lip service. The lip service must stop. I have arisen as a mother in this country, in this nation, even in Africa. And incidentally, my name is Sarah, mother of nations. So my name, given to me through my parents, is the ministry, is my assignment from God, and I'm doing it. I'm in politics to give true definition of politics, leadership, governance, service, and respect for human dignity.
Nigerians eagerly await the outcome of this case. Rachel Owa for ITI.